Rise and grind, y'all. Rise and shine. I was hearing the song when I woke up this morning, and I was hearing one while I was resting as well. It's crazy because it was like, that's crazy. Oh, Lord. Okay, that's crazy. Right when I looked up, I was writing something, and I'm thinking like, for God so loved the world, you understand that God sent His only begotten Son. You understand, and it's so crazy because what I was just writing. While I was resting this morning, 333 up on the clock. Thank you for the angelic protection and things like that, and the fact that my mind still be coherent even when I'm resting. But I was hearing that Young Miami songs. I don't know what the song called. I think it's called Spin That. I don't know what it's called. But I was hearing the part in specific when she's like, going that go yard back, spin that shit. Spin that shit. And my mind is like, I'm not scamming or nothing. The money that I got is like I worked for it and shit like that. You understand? So you understand? I'm not just finna be just spending shit. You understand? Spend reasonably, responsibly, and things like that. So I'm like, God, send that devil worshiping music away from me. Oh my God, not when I wake up in the morning. You understand? But it was like I went back to sleep, and then out of nowhere, I started hearing Kanye West. I think the song called Through the Right Wire, but it was like a part in specific that I was hearing, and it's like I don't know. I think it's like in like a ad lib or something, or it's the sample part of the song. That's a sample song, right? So I was hearing, I really wanna be with you. I'll gladly risk it all. Through the fire, through the limit, to the wall. So I was hearing that. You understand? And it's crazy. Um, I was just laying there and then something like, get up. I got up, I tidied up around here a little bit, but then I just decided that I'm finna write. Okay? And then I went to the bathroom, noticed that my head was messy, had bad head. My hair, that part right there. I don't know. somebody, you could have got some sloppy top or something like that from somebody too, because I just said that. 555 going through some changes and stuff like that. But yeah, it's like the messy head too. And it's like it could have been a lot on your mind, right? A lot of bullshit in your mind, clouding your mind, clouding the vision and things like that, making certain things a little bit more complicated. You understand? That's what I'm saying, but you got clarity now, okay? Peace of mind and things like that. Okay, and then it's so crazy. It was like I'm keep hearing it right now. I wake up flawless, ride around in that flawless. Okay, when she say, this diamond, my diamond, this rock, my rock. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. Flawless. Oh my God. That's what I was hearing, girl. Oh my God. What's up, B? I was hearing that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I looked at myself in the mirror. I started laughing. Because, I feel like I look good when I just woke up. But my hair was super messy and stuff. But that's what I heard. Flawless. And then I'm hearing the part where she's like, my sister taught me good home training. Wait. Wait, my mama taught me good home training. Sister taught me how to love my haters. And she's saying that stuff, and it's like pretty much whatever you learn throughout life, from whoever you learned it from, is giving that. Some of y'all, you could be taking stock of that. The different lessons that you learned that have been very important to you in life, helping you get through things and stuff like that. What she said, like her sister taught her how to love her haters. Mama taught her good home training type shit. I just woke up taking care of home. And it's like you got some haters, you understand? But it's giving you flawless. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. So don't mind them haters. Love them, I guess. What Beyonce said. My nose itching too. Peace, love, and light. So yes, that's what it's giving. It's not about what nobody else is giving to you. It's about what you earn and things. And perhaps, yes, people are going to be giving to you and things like that, but it's like you earned that. You earned it. That's what I'm hearing. Let me breathe. Because, like, this is my first time talking in hours. And I just woke up literally like about 30 minutes ago. Good morning, y'all. Feel like I got the hiccups. Like I'm growing. Look at Oh my God. And I was hearing that too. You're about to be stepping into some of the most best times of your life. See, I mean, you've had some good times. You've had some grand times. You understand? You had some wild times. You know what I'm saying? But it's like now you're going to be stepping into some of the most best times of your life, right? And it's like I've been hearing certain stuff, low key, and I'm hearing Nipsey Hussle too, in particular. Ocean views, small circle, just a chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. You understand? Because it's given that, okay? You wrote a lot of shit too. And it's like you done did what you said you gonna do, even the things that you spoke and shit. You've been walking and talking stuff like that. And it's like you've been having a good chill like 3, 4 months, maybe 3 months lately. Okay? And it's about time for you to get back to it, to the things, you know what I'm saying, that you've been, you understand, bringing into fruition is what I'm seeing here. That part as well. You got a victory, all right? You the winner right now. That's what it's looking like. You the winner right now. And everybody gotta wait their turn. You know, ain't no cutting the line and all of that type of shit. That's what people been doing and things like that. That's what I'm hearing. But it's no more of that. You understand? Well, not where you are concerned. You understand? Ain't no cutting the line. Everybody gotta wait their time, and it's giving they all in the back of the line. You understand that part right there? And that's funny. It's reminding me of school and stuff too, which is coming to that and things. Some people they getting their kids ready for school today. Some people school ain't came around yet. It's still summertime, right? So that's what I'm hearing. So that's what I'm hearing. People gotta earn their own right. Okay, it's given that it became a trend to copy you and things like that. Real shit. We was talking about this yesterday, and it's like some people who was stepping up on you on your way up and things like that, or they used, something that belongs to you to get to a certain place and things. It's like, and then it's like, who's this work belong to, or who's this person, or who's the real person type shit, and it's giving you the real person, right? Divine feminine, God mama, that part right there. Yeah, talking to myself this morning. Good morning, y'all. That part right there. There's one of them days, you understand? And it's like, good morning to y'all, rise and grind and shit like that. But it's like, got the journal out and things like that. So I guess this personal. Peace, love, and light. And what's today? Real shit, August 21st. And they gotta earn their own right towards prosperity and abundance. And it's like too many people thought that they could just take what's yours or try to copy your energy, emulate who you are, your energy, your spirit, your soul. But it's like you in control of your spirit and your soul and things like that. So shit's changing. Shit's been hitting the fan and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's giving like you got a lot of people repeating old words that you've spoken before. Some of them they typing them out you know. Bitches is trying to call themselves writing books, and they going to be using your words, talking about they getting words from the ancestors and stuff, but they getting them words from God Mama. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like they ancestors ain't talking to them the way God Mama ancestors talking to her, or the way all of y'all ancestors talking to God Mama. You understand what I'm saying? Good morning, my baby, Candace. Okay, so it's looking like certain things are materializing after some some people got caught up, right? And it's like it didn't take much for whoever to get caught up or whatever. They kind of like told on themselves out of like this person just kind of feel like they just can do whatever or something, or they don't see no wrong with what they was doing because they just used to moving shiesty and shit like that. Real shit, that's what it is. Like getting used to moving sneakily, you know, getting a little bit of information or some shit about people and moving based off of that and around that and things like that. And I'm hearing that snubbing others, sabotaging others, things like that, you know. And it's like people who have a little bit more clout and attention on them from the world, like basic celebrities. You hear me? And I'm Lord have mercy, basic celebrities is giving the ones that they make, you know, they turn them into celebrities and shit. And it's like, you know, y'all just make anybody famous type shit. You understand? That type of shit. People who ain't really earned their own right. People who's like, if it wasn't for other people, they would be nothing. That's what I'm hearing. Using other people's content and things like that. Rappers, females, men's, having ghostwriters and shit. Singers. If it wasn't for certain other people, they wouldn't be nothing. Using other people's talents, but their bodies, you know, their faces, that type of stuff, but other people's talents, copying other people, things like that. Let's give it. You've been fearless. You didn't let nobody take your destiny. You know, you ain't let nobody take your what is for you. Okay, what was meant for you, what God had in store for you, what you had in store for yourself. You understand? You ain't let nobody taint your vision. You understand? Or block it, right? You the type that's gonna block their ass. Don't care who they is. So you can have a spirit around you as well, assisting you on things. That's what it's looking like. Not necessarily for you to, you know, I don't know how to describe this, but it's coming off like they gonna give you the game. You understand? And it's what you do with it. That's what it's giving. And it's like you also have spiritual gifts, you know, and abilities. One in particular, an anointing where you're able to see, okay, like a seer. You can see ahead, you can see into the future, and things like that, okay? And you also are a psychic, right? So, with this person giving you the game in spirit, they passed over type shit. And it's like you use whatever they give you and you pair that with your spiritual tools, your tools and abilities, and that's what's bringing this about for you. You understand? So I am doing well. I just woke up early today. Sometimes I do when I'm well rested. Thank you, Candace. for asking, engaging. Um, I try to listen. I would try to go to sleep earlier every night. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure that I can get up early. I like these early morning chats that I be having sometimes. They get real exciting and things and help people get started for their day. Okay? So pretty much whatever you've been working towards, that's the energy. Okay? Investing your time, your energy, resources, attention into. It's looking like it's starting to pay off for you. You're going to get what you want and things. Why? Because you learned how to handle situations. It's given like a lot of situations in life, even when it comes to different people, they're repetitive, right? We all be going through the same things and stuff like that is what it's given. And it's about how you handle those situations in life that determine how your life is going to turn out for you and things like that, right? How you handle the people, the betrayal, you know what I'm saying, the obstacles, the challenges, the setbacks, um, the highs and the lows. You understand even that, right? Because it's like even when it's situations where you're meant to show gratitude and things like that, and it's like, are you doing that, right? So it's like the way that you handle these things and situations and stuff like that up in life determines how things end out for you. So we got Queen of Fire energy coming out first with the Nine of Cups. Somebody very passionate is giving beautiful energy. Okay, charming, somebody, whatever it is that you were working on or are working on, is giving like you coming out as one of the best. Okay, if people speak of that, they gotta speak your name. You understand that part right there is giving like a certain particular field that you work in. It's because giving unique. You understand as well. Somebody could be looking at somebody and think they look like so many different people too. Like they can't really put their finger on it, like who this person look like to me type shit as well. I don't know why I feel like somebody's looking at somebody and it's like that person look like this and then it's like that, but they kind of look like this. They kind of look like her or this person too. It's like somebody, you got a very distinctive look about yourself, but it's given. I'm every woman. It's all in me. Anything you want now, baby, I do it naturally. So it's giving that too. Even in your natural look and stuff like that, you look good and things. Queen of Wands, I'm seeing the King of Wands here too, with the Nine of Cups. So a masculine as well. You are every man, my baby. That part right there is giving that. You the one that they want to be like. At least you understand, the one that they look up to and shit like that is what I'm seeing here. You could be older. Um, There's some shit that was going on, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, like out of some toxicity, people moving in weird ways to get what they want with the devil energy and the Five of Wands. And this man turned his back up on that type of energy. You know, he not finna deal with certain type of chaos or destruction or toxic people, low vibrational energies and stuff like that is what I'm seeing here. And he could be somebody who been there and done that. His look like an older male, but he coming out as King of Fire. So this person could be a part of a particular industry, okay? That could be like entertainment or something like that. Is given also could be like a spiritually evolved male. Um, Somebody, you and this person both been influencing each other's path or they influencing yours at this time. And it's like whatever you've been doing for work, you finna be being one of the most highest paid doing whatever it is. And it's giving that, okay? And it's not just that you wrote it down. You're being divinely guided to write. You know, the words and things that you're writing is coming from a higher place. Even the words that you're writing about yourself, so it's giving that. I wrote it down and I followed through. You understand? You're not just talking, right? You actually get out and about and around and things like that, and you do what you say you're gonna do. So, three of fire here. You're expanding, okay? Prosperity and abundance, expanding. Words getting around about you and things like that as well with the messenger of fire. and God is telling you to be ready. You understand? You're gonna put some pep in your step and things like that. Give you the energy that you need to move forward with and be able to do you, because it's giving like being authentic and things like that. Whoever you are, mean you take a lot of energy. You understand? It costs a lot just to be you. You understand? So what I'm saying here is you're going to be equipped with what you need, the tools that you need, and things like that, energy that you need. Is what I'm hearing with the Nine of Cups, the Messenger of Fire, and I'm hearing that song, that future song again right now. These tools are for you to use me, and it's giving that. You understand what you said? Small circle, just the chosen few, right? You and whoever else, y'all don't got a problem with each other using each other. You understand each other's and see each other's strong points, weaknesses, and things like that, and y'all don't got a problem helping each other. Align each other with the best frequency. You understand vibration and shit like that. So you got something they need, they got something you need. You don't put that shit together and make it work. It's what I'm seeing here too, and it's like exactly. Ain't no need to be mad over nothing. You understand what was done is done. Whatever you was mad or sad about yesterday, I hope you're not sad about it and mad about it today type shit, right? It's time for you to come together with some people who you're going to be working together harmoniously with, okay? With the 4 of fire and the 6 of air, moving on to more protected circle or protected collaborations, you understand? And it's like an olive branch being extended to you, probably even an invitation for you to go someplace, and it's given like you might just want to move there, you know? That's what I'm seeing there. Ace of water, 6 of air, okay? So an opportunity to meet somebody, okay? It is giving somebody you possibly didn't ever think you were going to meet. This person may just be a celebrity, okay, and you could be one, okay, in the making, or it's giving like you could be a healer as well. 6 of cups, some sort of star family, real shit, okay, star seeds as well is what I'm hearing some people may consider themselves as. There's a person here, and I don't know, it's giving Libra, Emperor, King of Air. Somebody building like an empire, or they growing, because of their mind, okay, the way that they're using it and things like that. Wherever it is, this masculine, I was finna say divine masculine, he's a divine masculine, okay. And it's like this person like could like avoid, okay, displays of affection or love or emotion as well. But it's looking like somebody you might have had talked to this person, okay? Because they could be like a big boss, or even somebody that come off as scary as sometimes with the love card there, okay? Everybody need love too, wherever it is, like coming off like a lion, okay, like a beast. You could have given this person love at a certain point in time, or expressed something from the heart to this individual about what they creating, what they got going on, telling them to have patience, okay? Or even to have patience with you, or perhaps they just know to. Or the thing about it is this an emperor, so he know that anything, you know what I'm saying, that's going to stand the test of time, going to take time and effort as well, okay, when it comes to the building process. Exactly, so it's about being patient here is what I'm seeing here, and understanding that when you want to grow a garden, it takes time. So you got to constantly remember to water your grass, put the efforts in, and things like that. Take the actions necessary to make sure that everything is growing properly, that you don't slack off and things like that. You can't really afford to type shit. That's given like when you're building an empire or things like that as well. So you got the star card here. That's a divine yes. It's also whatever you want type stuff. You've been hoping and wishing for some things. It's coming. Okay. Good morning, Natisa. Good morning. So it's like be patient with your dreams, my baby. I guess you're not just dreaming. Okay, that part right there. It's like sometimes the dreams get exciting and they be fun dreams too. You understand some, but them not just dreams. You understand? So take heed to the messages and things that do be happening when you do have certain real like dreams when you're sleeping and things like that. The messages that come to you and things like that as well. Okay, so I see this star card here: hopeful, inspirational. Okay, empowering, healing is what I'm seeing here as well. Full of light, you shine very, very bright, right? That's what I'm seeing here too. And it's also like when making a star, somebody's, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing it. Why don't we play some of these hoes with like drive whips? I know they like. Twister, you told them, right? I can make you a celebrity overnight. Whoever this person is, they the emperor. And I guess they could make a celebrity or something, but somebody is like, you're not just meant to be any type of a celebrity if you're meant to be one. So it's like time and patience with this person for they could figure out whatever it is that they meant to be doing and what they meant to bring or show or give to the world. Okay, it's very important. Or that's what that man had to go through. Somebody is sad. They have losses. They took a loss. They took an L with the five of water and the sun card there. I started this message and I said what I said. I saw what I saw. It was like 3:16 when I look up and say something at a certain point in time. God regrets doing that, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. And God want all his kids to shine. Period. The God of the gods, the God of everything. Period. When God sent this child, God did not send this child to be killed. Period. This ain't even a message I'm trying to get into right now. And it say that the star, five of cups, the sun. And it's like, that's not what God sent the sun for. And God sent the sun to shine bright. You understand? To provide y'all with the healing and shit like that that y'all need. That's what the sun actually does. That's one of the vital things that the sun is able to do. Heal people on a cellular level. You understand? So you got the call here as well. That's what I'm seeing here. You are stepping into your calling. That's what I'm seeing here. But at the end of the day, God wants us to understand that the day is still progressing. So yeah, it's like when Jesus told everybody he was gonna come back, but it was like that was gonna be after judgment, after reckoning. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily that. It's like everybody's gonna be judged, and he didn't say he was coming back to save nobody. But he did say whoever believed in him will have eternal life and salvation and shit like that and won't have to, you know what I'm saying? They will not prosper. They get everlasting life. He didn't ever say he was coming to save nobody. Yeah. False teachers, false preaching. You understand? So that part right there, you got the sun here and it's saying patience, okay? So be patient with yourself as well. Somebody who could have had lost a child as well in this world, okay? The healing that you need is going to come. It's not going to be, there's no direct form of healing, okay, for a certain person that, like going to this place, that place, talking to all these different people. The type of healing that you need is going to come with time and joy, okay? And that's what the Lord is going to provide with you, okay? And be patient with you. Good morning, Kai. That's crazy. Oh my God. He wasn't here when I first woke up. And it was like I only did a little bit before I started the camera. So here you go with this King of Wands person here as well. Okay, with the call. So something was destined, something was meant to happen, period. There's a certain person, he could be a King of Wands as well, and he passed away. And it's given like that's because he was walking in his purpose too, okay? It was meant for him to pass away, probably not in the way that he did pass away, but he still honored his purpose, is what I'm seeing here, even after death, right? So his spirit, a big spirit, he's still influencing. Wherever this King of Wands is, person could be a Leo. There could be many people still sad over this person's passing. That's what I'm seeing here as well. With grieving, it take time, right? It's like nobody forcing nobody to, heal fast or some shit like that. It shouldn't be. So we got the love card out there. Kind of, I don't know how they want it to fall. In the reverse or something. Lord have mercy. But we got the Three of Cups and the Page of Earth. It's friendship. Somebody they care about somebody. They not in love with that person. Four of Wands energy there too. So it's like somebody is like a part of some community, or somebody's meeting somebody for the first time, and it's giving first impressions and things like that. So it's like you can't expect somebody to love you just as soon as they see you, but some people do be expecting that shit, like love, for it to be love at first sight or something. They expect a fucking fairy tale. You understand that part? And somebody could have handled a past situation the wrong way, and they want another chance to connect with somebody that they met in the recent past, okay? It was given about 3 to 5 months ago or some shit. 10 of Earth here and the 8 of Pentacles. So it's like something about this person, what they teaching you, real shit, about what you plan to see, how you gotta follow it through. You gotta see it through, okay? So it's representing you being one of the best at what you do and having good presentation publicly, or when you know what I'm saying, when you met somebody or meeting some people. You getting this high value job opportunity. And I said that, like, you finna be one of the most highest paid in whatever field of work, that whatever choice for a career that you've chosen is giving your purpose. So you walking in your anointing, and you finna be paid abundantly as a result. That's, you will answer your call, okay? And that part too, when the Lord wakes you up, or whenever it is, and you don't understand, it might be 4 in the morning. That type of shit. You understand? And you gotta be ready. Somebody could have been like too busy, tied up with shit and stuff like that. And it's like when they get some time, they're gonna reach out to somebody. Is what I'm seeing here. My nose is itching so hard now. Like, they get some time, they're gonna reach out to somebody with the Hierophant and the 8 of Fire, right? Because it is that. Like, somebody will get your anointing as well, that's got you moving forward. It's building momentum. Wherever it is that you're doing, your power is increasing as well. That's what I'm seeing here. The spiritual activity that you encounter is more powerful than normal with this 8 of Wands energy here. You're being carried. You understand that part right there. So it could seem like that, at times, like stuff just happening and it all falling into place magically. It could seem like that sometimes, but this is like I don't know why I feel like that. Like you're a spiritual assignment, you know. You got a lot of spirits assigned to you and to assist you where your purpose is concerned. To guarantee success for you. Somebody received some sort of intuitive insights that somebody was leaving and going towards other possibilities or choices and options or something like that. And so that person decided that they were going to explore their options and other possibilities for themselves as well. Somebody regret that now. Now they want to come together with somebody. That person like, no, fuck that. Because you was plotting on, you know what I'm saying? That part. So just go do it. You know what I'm saying? That part right there. Just go do it. It's looking like somebody plan might have failed. And the thing about it, whatever they was doing, it was just going to be to irritate the person that liked them, to like put that person in a fucked up mindset or some shit like that. And they go fuck with other bitches or fuck with other niggas or something like that. And it's like somebody like, no, you just go fuck with other people like you was going to. Don't come towards me while I'm prospering. When I start prospering, just how you did me when you started prospering. Real shit. So it's giving that. Then they gonna come back around because this person, they was being funny towards you because you didn't fit in, okay, with their new friend group when they started to prosper and stuff. So they want to shit on you, okay. And we not forgetting that. We ain't forgiving you either, but we not finna walk around being bitter about it or bitter towards you. Just like I'd rather be a part of a different community. Looking at that's what it's giving. I don't want no fake love, fake support, real shit. Four of cups, right? Four of cups, ace of swords, ten of swords. Like you done with that shit. Though I understand the way people think and the way people move, motherfuckers be like, that's fake. You're not my people. Exactly. Move around. So you got the three of cups here. Cause it's like the five of cups was over there. And it's like you a star. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have been sad about that. They feel like they made somebody a celebrity by how they handled them, how they treated somebody. That's what got somebody so much attention. Somebody regretting that. Somebody regretting the opportunity from the past. They feel like they missed out on the opportunity. They lost something. They fucked up. And it's like, I guess they did. Because somebody is thinking very logically like, you wasn't trying to fuck with me, right? You wasn't going to. If this would have never happened for me, whatever, blase, blase, it's over. It was going to be over, right? When you thought you was just going to walk away, and then I'm like, okay, walk away. We could both walk away. I think that's where shit changed because some shit ended. Okay, somebody clearly wasn't trying to end something. Okay, Eight of Swords. Like what I tell you, they just wanted somebody in their mind, in their head, worried and stuff. And that probably did happen. You understand? But it's like you started telling yourself good things. Like it's okay to move on from that person. You was thinking about how you got to that person, and all of that type of stuff. God got you there, not them. So why you exactly? It was never about them. Always been about you. Now, it could have some good things happening for them and stuff like that. And it's like, but that don't even, got nothing to do with you. Two of Swords, right? You supposed to be focused up on your own shit. So I feel like that you plan ahead with the Two of Wands energy here. Somebody that was on some sneaky shit against you, making plans and stuff like that, want to play a game with you, and got caught up. Another female is what I'm seeing here too. Thing about it is like it was a dude that was the one being sneaky, right? About to get his ass set up in the first fucking place. That part right there. And go towards this woman. And it's like this person was sneaky and it was like not to be trusted, okay? They felt like somebody was better than you. So they was going towards that individual. That individual don't even want them, and that individual call themselves catching that person up or something like that. Eight of Swords. I feel like this person, this is crazy because it say the Eight of Swords, Two of Swords. Somebody binded themselves by trying to block your destiny or steal it. Now, this Queen of Air could know somebody's plans, right? They could just know somebody got big plans. If you the Queen of Air, it's giving that as well. Like whatever your plans are, they're gonna turn out because you have experience. You know what to do. It's giving like you doing something again. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not something that you do over and over and over again. It's something that you had a chance with before, and you're getting another chance. This time you got experience, okay? This time you're wise. And that's the truth. The moon card here. It's like you know this stuff, so you leaving away from somebody. And I feel like that's the best thing to do. Or you left away from somebody. And what we was talking about last night, don't look back. Then turn to a pillar of salt. Looking at, oh my God, with the Five of Wands here, because that's all that was back there. You know, somebody creating problems with different women who are readers and stuff, and they messing with different people. Got different women thinking, all these different women thinking that they want them talking to them and all kind of shit. Somebody who could be a Cancer or something as well. They be influencing people's dreams and emotions and energy and stuff like that intuitively, causing problems too. Five of Swords. Three of Pentacles here. Something about some sort of contract or something somebody been fighting over. It's been a bunch of chaos and stuff revolving around somebody's contract or somebody's commitments and things, relationships. Queen of Water here. Two of Water here. Seven of Pentacles. No, that's the Queen of Earth, Two of Water, Seven of Earth. Somebody been investing in a relationship for a long time with somebody. Somebody is down to earth, pretty grounded, stable, safe. Could be a mother as well with the Page of Wands energy here. Yes. Queen of Cups is aware of these sneaky people. Looking as that part. Aware of them. There's some sneaky people. Like somebody trying to manipulate her into invest the energy into them. Page of Water. The Empress. Nine of Fire. There's somebody that is like you have a challenging relationship with, okay? It's another woman, a mother or something, mother figure. It's like somebody been working on a connection with their mother and stuff. It's pretty challenging, is what I'm seeing here. Or you had to go through a lot of ups and downs with that person, with your mom or somebody. There's a Scorpio here. What about it? Somebody planning on reuniting with that person. Yeah, they invested in that person. God intervening in the situation where somebody was trying to, they was calling themselves fucking up, soiling all of your choices and options, right? Opportunities and things like that that could have potentially been for you, and you would probably be considered for at a certain point in time. Whoever this person is, their whole life changed, you know, or they're gonna have to start thinking about settling down, getting out the game, all of that type of shit. Page of Wands, Page of Fire. And it's like you are becoming more and more excited, okay? I'm gonna be honest. And energized, almost youthful like a child. Divine Feminine is like you having a new beginning. Because all the energy or all the stuff people was taking from you is being returned. And it's like keep doing what you've been doing, moving the way you've been moving, because you've been moving best for yourself. Six of Water here, exactly. So that Five of Cups, somebody was regretful, real shit. They want another chance. It's looking like they not getting one. Somebody's really deciding to move forward, feeling like they got reasons to move forward. You understand, instead of look back and try to rekindle something or fix something from the past with somebody where somebody could have fucked up, could have rejected them, you could have rejected the other person. It's like you just not looking back. You moving forward. That's what's causing a whole shift, paradigm shift to everything. It's going to bring you the joy and the happiness that you seek in life, okay? That you want, that you seek in life, not a fairy tale, right? But you're building and creating the life that you want to live. It's like giving, like creating heaven on earth. But it's like you had to tear a lot of shit down that wasn't really heavenly, right? Whether in your life and if it got something to do with what you created and building. So it's like somebody's rejection, or if you rejecting somebody, you all you see is the devil in that person anyway, so you don't care. And so they know it's a wrap. People know that they can't fuck with you like that. That ain't gonna work, right? You don't tolerate that. You see it. You put an end to it. That exactly. So this is telling somebody to be strong because they've been probably wanting to give up on their family and all kind of shit because they see that snaky shit all around too often. Okay, this person has been by themselves for a while. Whoever this Queen of Cups is too. Okay, they honoring a contract that they have. And they been manifesting. Okay, so it's like, so I'm telling you to move on, or somebody talked to a priestess that told them to move on because it's somebody causing drama. They got a third party or some shit. Because I see that Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Three of Swords is like a connection or a new beginning, like something. I don't know what happened, but it quickly went back to the Five of Wands. Like people got together and stuff, started building with each other. Next thing you know, it's a bunch of fighting and cheating in their relationship, arguing and shit. That's karma for their ass, okay? Messenger of fire here, and they wasn't exactly. Look at that shit. They wasn't supposed to do it. Somebody just, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let people do what they want to do. Don't let their experiences rub off up on you, on your life. You understand? Because that could have very well been somebody that you wanted before, and they just chose somebody else, and it quickly end in smoke and flames for their ass. And then it's like they want to see if they can steal that, they can spin the block where you are concerned on some real shit. And it's like, nope. And then at the same time, you finna be successful. So it was a message from like 3-4 years ago, and it was like a long message. It was the first message where I channeled Nipsey Hussle, but it was a different type of channeling. It was like the nigga possessed me or some shit during my reading. I ain't gonna lie. And it was like, it just was a bunch of information. It was before I ever even traveled to California. Then I traveled to California, and y'all see how shit been going there. If you've seen, been around, been with me through the process and stuff like that, like shit's been real, it's been getting real and things like that. But it was a song that I was playing in the video, you understand? And I was hearing it, I think the day before yesterday, and it was a speaker knocker song. So it was pretty much letting me know, like around this time, whenever this happened, when you start channeling this song again, that's when everything finna start happening for you. And the song was that song when he's like, bye, 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 ignoring your calls now. Trying to stack this money from wall to wall now. All I wanna do is stunt and ball now. Dope boys hating, they want me to fall down. So it's giving that, it's like somebody gonna be like, where you at, what you doing, all this type of shit. You gonna be dodging them like they was dodging you. Then it's gonna be like weird because it's gonna be people that you know before that wasn't fucking with you and stuff, blowing up your phones, calling you and stuff like that, trying to get you here and there and stuff like that, wanting to meet up with you and stuff. People who wasn't trying to fuck with you at all. And if it wasn't for your newfound success and the fact that people walking around talking good, saying good things about you, recommending you and things like that, they wouldn't be trying to get them. You know what I'm saying? They kind of wrote you off, but you the writer. You understand that part right there? You rewriting every fucking thing. That part right there. So it's like then they gonna be want to try to chill with you, kick it with you, meet up with you, get you to attend this event and that event and stuff like that and things like that. And it might even make you feel a little worried and shit. You don't got nothing to worry about. And it's like, exactly. Some of the stuff do attend it. That's what I'm hearing. Some it just use your discernment. And somebody, even a parent, is going to regret choosing other people over them. That's what it was. Is not abandonment. It's just that they rather invest other places. Okay, and their friend circle and things like that. It don't look like it's out of malice or nothing. You understand? And it may have been just because they see their child or something breaking free with the hangman energy, 6 of swords. Um, they also could be getting a different perspective of somebody, their child, and the mother could be like, they act like they dad or this or that or the third and stuff like that. And they like kind of like take their hands off and and not really assisting with certain personal endeavors, and that could be why, because they see this person expanding and wanting to expand. Patience here. So there's a connection with somebody that's far away as well, something that you could have. Saying to be patient with that connection. Yes, there's somebody who's like going to regret choosing other people over their child. Their child, one of their best friends. Child going to be leaving to be with a relationship or be with somebody that's a soulmate or something. And it's like, perhaps that was meant to be. I don't know. Everybody move in certain ways. You understand? Everybody moving the way that they need to move to help somebody to figure out what it is that they need to do, that they need to be thinking about what's best for them. Look at this King of Earth person coming out. 8 of Water. Somebody walking away from somebody. Somebody could be like a Earth sign. But it's like you had to be patient with this person and don't try to force no relationship or anything just to know whether or not you really want to be with that individual. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Virgo. But somebody been like spending some time to themselves and getting illuminated about a certain thing, situation. This man could be wanting to go to be with this woman. This a Virgo man or something. 7 of Swords. Oh, somebody been sitting around thinking about everything, okay? And they walked away from somebody or somebody walked away from them, but they realizing somebody was just a cheater, okay? And a liar, right? And it's like this woman now telling the truth. She telling on herself, but she not understanding that her ex is watching. You understand that part right there. You know what I'm saying? It is like now you spilling all the beans and stuff, and it's like the ex was whoever the Virgo or person is behind the scenes and stuff. They was like just like I knew this bitch was somebody could be a air sign though, the woman, okay? And it's like she's saying what she know, but she know because she got experience. She was actually the third party. And you already knew that. You always knew it. It's just that that person didn't want to be a third party. So they could be acting very cold and things like that and distant towards whoever the masculine is and stuff. They could have like told that person they not want to mess with them. Or they need some time or something like that. I don't know. To heal from whatever is given, they rejecting the person because they want to be happy. They don't see themselves they won't be able to be happy with that person. Well, I don't know if they see it or not, but it's given they won't be. Because it like if they rejecting that, this is what they rejecting. I don't know if they know that, but yeah. That's not the person. for that person. And it's like you could have known that. So you, if you was letting the person cheat or fuck with whoever they was fucking with, because you that part. And I feel like the person thought y'all was cool, and that was like some sort of arrangement or agreement between y'all. Oh my God, but it wasn't. It was just you accepting that they gonna do whatever they wanna do. Real shit. That they doing what they wanna do. Eight of Swords. You looked at it as though they caught up and stuff and shit the whole time. You just wasn't tripping about it. Cause it's like if you doing that, that's just giving that like exactly. Now I'm finna take it into a different direction, go through a different pathway, choose a different route for myself. I think that's what was like unexpected, okay? That for that to be really be being done. Like you cool with somebody, y'all probably got a good bond or something, but yeah, somebody definitely wanted somebody to, get them another chance. Eight of Cups to the Seven of Cups. They want another chance. And I was hearing that, but I'm hearing it like the old song. Biggie, give me one more chance. But it's the dude who want the chance for the woman. She coming off like she Biggie. You understand? The big shot. Big boss, big kahuna, big mama. And he want another chance with her. That's what it's looking like. But somebody they been watching, investigating, things like that, and gathering information, and they like, oh no, these motherfuckers cut. This person cut. They cut. And be cut, like and seen type shit, yes, it's done with you. It's like you've been doing your big one, they don't even know it. I told y'all, black swan, you understand? And it's like you don't give enough details for people to understand what you're talking about. It's a whole bunch of cold talk and stuff. But exactly. And like we all seeing what each other doing and stuff like that. Some stuff we ain't got to talk about it too much. And it's like, uh, so yeah, you could be even coming off as an actor, but a good one. You understand? Nobody ever knew you was acting. Look at that, acting dumb, acting slow, acting like you don't know, like you need direction and shit like that when you the one steering the shit. That part. That's your arc. You can kick whoever off the arc you want to kick off, all kind of stuff. You ain't telling nobody you in control. You just going with the flow, my baby. That part right there, you the best actor of them all. You understand? While everybody was acting and things like that and trying to be you and stuff like that. Real shit, because it's giving that. It's like trying to be like me, always acting fake. I could tell you how much a real Mac can make. That's too short, right? It's giving that. Like some people who was like bragging on having like $1 million or getting $1 million deal or some shit. Like you finna get way more than them people. But the thing about it is, you been the one steering the shit. Like I said, it's been your arc. God told you to gather up this and that and put them on the arc. And it's like you put everybody on the arc just to start kicking motherfuckers off. You had to see who needs. You had to group everybody together, period. You had to gather them all together to see who's fucking up. You understand? Who got to get kicked off the fucking ark, who can't be saved. Jesus ain't the one coming to save y'all. I try to tell y'all. You understand? You hear me? And I'm okay with kicking motherfuckers off the ark. You understand? Real shit. I ain't know it either. The moon card here. Real shit. They don't know what the fuck going on whole time. You been the best actor of them all. You understand? Like, yeah. Here's your big, and I have no problem kicking their ass off the arc. Ace of Pentacles, solid as fuck. That part right there. What Future said, I found that this shit is built on loyalty. Can't ruin me now. With stacks hitters out the matches, racks hitters out the matches. That part right there. They think you just moving a certain way. You moving that way on purpose. You working 9 to 5. You doing things different than everybody else on purpose. Just so you could just see how everybody else is moving. How they moving against you, around you. You started seeing it all. That's the thing about it. Perhaps that wasn't the initial intentions of why you was moving the way you was moving, but it was like you had to move a different way than them so that you can't see their ways. Had you been moving like them, you've been accepting all of that shit. You know how you are. You can actually see the good and the bad, and sometimes you can actually understand why a motherfucker doing this and doing that. It wasn't for you to be all so understanding for certain people, right? And God wanted you to move a certain way where it looked like you earning everything. It all take hard work and shit. So when they try to fuck with you like that, you turn up on that shit. Cause that's why God had you. Cause ain't nobody finna take shit from you. It's a big, ain't nobody taking my cornbread. Look at that. From that movie Life, bro, ain't nobody taking my cornbread. Ain't no nigga can. You look at that part right there like they up in jail and motherfucker trying to bully a person. You gonna eat your cornbread? You big ass nigga, you can't have my cornbread. Big back ass looking ass on some real ass shit. You ain't letting nobody take not a damn thing off your plate. You understand? So that's why God had you moving like that, because God knew it was gonna turn you into a pit bull. The for real, the struggle, the hustle, whatever, it was gonna turn you into a beast. You understand? God knew that. God knew you wasn't gonna play with their ass. It was only gonna last as long as whoever allowed it to last allowed it to last. Your ass ain't allowing shit. That's the thing about it. That behavior, that bullshit they was on, that ain't gonna work with you. Okay? Hangman, you coming in with a different plan. This shit is unorthodox. You don't really understand where I'm going with this like that, and it ain't really for you too. That part. But your ass knew everything. Hangman Moon, right? And it's like they looking at this person like this person. They saying you stagnant, you this, you that. Baby, how when I'm more powerful than everybody now? I'm the leader. Look at that. What she said, vampire leader. Somebody put me to the best ass eater. That part right there, I'm just hearing shit right now, y'all. But it's the truth. It's like, what the hell they thought this was? They said you was stagnant when your ass just sitting there watching everybody like God. You understand? His eyes was even on the sparrow. You understand? That part right there. Not even the smallest creature was going unseen. They sitting there, you looking, you getting a whole different perspective. You getting a perspective, you looking, you a different angle, upside down on their ass. I'm looking at you from all different angles. What you mean stagnant? I think you got it wrong. I think you need a new deck of cards. I think you need to expand your perception. Real shit. Real shit. You understand? They like, why this person ain't been moving forward, this and that. Well, y'all do know it's been a bunch of bullshit, right? Y'all saw all that, right? And y'all know that because y'all know shit and y'all know people. Some of y'all been involved in the bullshit too, right? So it was like, but the person wasn't trying either. At the same time, they doing little bits here and there. You understand that part right there? Just to see. It's like bait. Put a little bit out at a time. And next thing you what? You got like that part right there. Let me say, I got like what? Maybe 2 music videos. I don't saw everybody damn near copy certain things from my, you know what I'm saying? From the only 2 that I made. You putting content out slow, watch everybody swarm like fucking vultures and things like that. And then it's like your content don't get too much show, but everybody doing the same shit now. You know, that type of shit, trend-setting shit. And then they slow your shit down, so and it look like this just something the whole world is doing. You know what I'm saying? It don't be like that. It be like what you said it is. But it's like they ain't even know you in control of shit, and you've been watching and seeing what they been doing. Real shit, period. So they was looking at you like you was blocked. And I'm going to tell you, some of them could have called themselves heavy blocked or banned or some shit like that too. That's over. And the people involved is finna be 8 of Swords. So my thing is like, you never cared though. Real shit. So perhaps you didn't know. Maybe you suspected it and you probably called it before. But yeah, they call themselves shadow banning. That's shadow banning. The moon, the hangman, the 2 of Swords. It's like something that's secretly being done. However, up in this situation with all these cards being in the upright, low key, it was for your highest good, but it kind of wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But in a way, it was. Because some people will be so weird that they'll see people's energy and they'll want to try to, they go the extra mile, not just copy, not try to be that person, but they want to go take that person out, take a person's life so they can really walk in their shoes. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you was protected against shit like that. Five of Cups. And like you said, you've probably known some people who did not make it, right? With people being moving around them all shiesty and shit like that. Real shit. It's giving the Eight of Swords, whoever in that up in that situation, somebody feeling convicted on their own. Okay, as well. Like it's not like that they going to jail. It could be a spiritual thing. Or it's like they just constantly thinking about some shit and like realizing they kind of fucked up and they should have moved different. They should have had better friends or, aligned themselves with better people. Three of Pentacles here. Real shit in the Tower. Like somebody realized they collaborated with the wrong ones. The Emperor. He could be the one realizing that. Because it's like his whole shit got to go through a change now. And you told him. He understanding of it though. But this shit is kind of probably devastating. Okay? To this whoever the person is. Because you let somebody know that stuff was going to be changing. So the Emperor is coming back around towards you and possibly for business. Six of Swords wanted to come out. Seven of Swords actually did. You're not trusting this person. Somebody might try to offer you something. I see rejection. Hierophant energy there. Trust your anointing because you got one. Powerful gift. Okay? It is leading you towards better choices and options or possibilities even. That part right there. Use your imagination as well because you're very powerful at this time. So try to get as direct as you can where your vision is concerned with what you wanted to see, what you wanted to have, what you wanted to do with your life. I see you are pretty secure at this time with the Four of Pentacles, so you don't got to worry about the rug or nothing being pulled from under your feet. I say take some time for meditation and imagination. That part right there, not just meditation, but imagination. Somebody got choices and options. They was rejecting somebody for them, and it's that lead to the Three of Swords. Somebody family as well could be somebody could be hurt because of that. Somebody could be like listen, somebody messed with somebody's family members before they met them or something like that as well. But it's like the person could be Pisces or somebody intuitive with the moon card, Cancer or something, this type of shit, and they not messing with that person because they know they messed with somebody in the past. However, it's like they had the story wrong, okay, as well. So we got this Queen of Cups, then the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, okay, Ten of Cups. Some didn't work out the way people thought it was going to work out. Then these other two people, they two swords towards each other, right? And the Queen of Cups, she know the truth. She know why they being the Two of Swords towards each other. She's not getting involved in their business. And she not finna mess with that man. And so that's where the Three of Swords is concerned. Like that, she on some that ain't got shit to do with me shit. That's some shit that'll distract me from what I got going on. And she got her own person. Somebody who got her back. So she coming off as the Empress. So her Emperor could be with somebody else or or whatever the person that she wanted to be her Emperor. Or because somebody who was a divine counterpart. So I don't know. But I guess there's somebody that's coming into her life with some very healing energy. Okay? This person don't need nothing from her financially or or anything like that. They understand her. They understand you and stuff like that. Four of Swords. So it's like somebody you haven't been talking to has been all love and all peace, even while y'all haven't been talking to each other. So that must be somebody that you finna be connecting with. The star card come out. So the strength card there as well. Somebody is confidence. It's not ego. They actually got star power, and they actually a very confident person, a strong person, somebody who's been through a lot and they still shining. Okay, this also represents healing. Okay, and that healing brings this courageousness and help you to face your fears and things like that as well. Independently is what I'm seeing here. Okay, if somebody's been watching you, they could be very inspired by your journey. Okay, and the healing process that you have taken. Okay, Four of Wands. Somebody can't wait to be around you or to meet you or something with this Nine of Cups energy here as well. Okay, and the Ace of Pentacles, right? They want you, they ready for you to be a part of their team with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Four of Wands, right? So that part right there, I guess say yes. There's nothing here telling you to say no. Somebody cut off all they other bitches, if they had any. I'm hearing Montana 300, and he's like, I cut off all of my bitches. Only thing on my mind is you. Whenever I'm hitting it, I'm thinking about spending my life with you. So I'm hearing that song. Somebody, they wanted to offer you something solid. Okay, it could be a commitment or it's for work. But it's like you had to leave somebody else alone. And that's what it's I'm hearing too. She said, you ain't no good. And that's for, I don't know. But she said, I gotta leave you alone. Like she really wanted that person, but she not finna play with her life. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Peace, love, and light. Have a good day. That part right there. Good morning. All of that. Rise and grind. I just was talking. You hear me though? Like I just said, I don't know what it is, but again, I was just talking. I guess you take your like back. You take your love back from somebody. You said a whole lot of shit to somebody, and now your ass talking about some. I just was talking. I take it back. Looking ass. Don't even. You know what I'm saying? You might as well ignore that shit. Cause fuck what I said. It don't mean shit now. Look at that. It's an old song. Oh my God. Yeah, somebody is like, yeah, you was really thinking that was the one for you. And you like saying all kind of shit to them. And now you like, I wasn't in my right mind. Ignore that shit. Oh my God. Yo. I'm gonna talk to y'all later though. Peace, love, and light.